What's good? We back with the Boxing Link and more. You know, we do more than boxing, speaking on the NFL, and you can actually see the downfall of the NFL coming right here. And it's kind of something like you can't understand why it happened, or how it got to this point. You know, you say, well, man, the NFL was thriving, it was making money, it was big business, it was going so good, it was the hottest #1 sport in America, it was the best thing smoking, it was growing globally, they was doing this and that. How did it all come to such an epic downfall? And it starts with, you know, overall this man taking over, you know, trying to make a hard edge, trying to make a hardcore sport, a barbaric sport, and trying to make angels, you know, from a barbaric sport. It wasn't gonna happen. Trying to crack down discipline wise on these guys, it wasn't gonna happen. When Powell Tagliabue had the NFL, he let the judicial system play out. He didn't suspend the players. He was a commissioner's players type of commissioner. They hired Roger Goodell to clean up the image of the NFL, to suspend these guys, you know, to take a hard stance with these guys, to take control of the league. And what did he do? He epically ran the league into the ground. You know, and it's not easy talking about the anthem protest, you know, protocol they going through now, which is total horse shit. You know, it's not that they got so many boycotters because of the Colin Kaepernick situation. It's not they got so many protesters, excuse me. You know, so many protesters because of you know, them kneeling because of the flag and people trying to protect and respect the flag, which they had nothing to do with, and people can't fathom that. Okay? It's because they alienated and pissed off both sides. But that ain't even the reason why the NFL is going to go in the shitter. You know, that's not the reason why. It's part of the reason the ship is sinking. But the major part is they trying to turn a barbaric sport into a soft sport. They're trying to eliminate the kickoff, one of the most exciting plays in NFL history. In football, period. College, pro, Pop Warner, PAL, Little League, whatever it is. They're trying to take away the most exciting play. They took away the big hits. They about to take away the three-point stance. They took away playing defense, jamming a receiver. You can't jam a receiver past 5 yards. You can't touch a receiver past yard. What kind of shit is that? You can't touch the quarterback. The catch rules is idiotic. All these rules they trying to put their imprint on the NFL with all these replays and all these rule changes. We're trying to form Thursday night football and all this stuff. And they hurting the sport. They killing the sport outside of protests and all the national anthem stuff. Scrap that. We don't even talk about that right now. The rule changes because of the CTE and because of all the lawsuits. It's as simple as just having them sign an agreement to say, you know what you signed up for, and, you know, we ain't responsible for all your injuries or something like that. You know what you signed up for. Don't come back and try to sue us because you got brain damage or something like that. If you don't want to play the game, nobody forced you to play the game. You don't got to come back and sue us. It's as simple as that. They trying to make a barbaric, dangerous sport safe. It's never been safe. It was way more dangerous back in the 20s, 30s, and 40s when they didn't even have face masks and helmets, really. When you could smack a guy's head playing him on the defensive line and play with his head. Smack him around and do pass rush moves. You can't make a barbaric, dirty, grimy sport pretty, beautiful, soft, friendly. It's a barbaric sport. You can't change what it is. As much as you want to, you can't change it. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to change the NFL to make it a powder puff sport. And in the process, they're going to lose all their fans. They're going to lose all the interest. And this is a prime opportunity for another sport to step up and snatch the #1 spot in American sports. It's a prime opportunity for somebody to make a major move in their sport to put their sport on top. Because the NFL is sliding, man. This sport is it's going to fall out the top 1 or 2 or 3 easily. It's a great product. It's a lot of gambling, from fantasy sports to now you can bet at the some sports pages and at the casino now. But they turn it into a girly, soft sport. And not only that, he don't want them to be barbaric and grimy on the field. He don't want them to be barbaric and grimy off the field. He want everybody to be these angels off the field that's in the community and nice guys. That's not football, Mr. Roger Goodell. You got some of the meanest, evil guys on the planet playing football. And that's what it is. You're not going to get saints. People make mistakes. People can go out to the bar and smack a motherfucker up. It happens. I'm not with the domestic violence at all, but you dropped the ball with the Ray Rice situation. The dude that's biggest on public image in the NFL dropped the ball on the Ray Rice situation. He covered up a domestic violence that was caught on tape. He is responsible, single-handedly responsible for the epic downfall of the NFL and where it's going. Don't listen to the players about Thursday Night Football. Don't listen about player safety. Don't care about the players. Don't even try to form a report. Just want to say, oh, you guilty, you guilty, you guilty, you suspended, you suspended, you suspended. Not even paying these players adequate pay. He not doing that. And on top of that, you depriving them of payments, you depriving them of accolades, you depriving them of what they earn, and then you want to chastise them for what they do off the field because of the image of the NFL. But you destroyed the image of the NFL more than any other player can destroy it. So why ain't you sitting on the sideline? Why ain't you taking a pay cut? Why aren't you held responsible for destroying the NFL single-handedly? You did it. Because when Leonard Little was catching fucking cases off the field and Dante Starworth was doing shit off the field, when all these other players was getting into fights, when the Raiders had the most grimy, dangerous squad out there, when you had big hits, you had a lot of players getting drunk and catching DUIs and stuff of that nature. Under Paul Tagliabue, that wasn't an issue for the NFL image. Wasn't nobody boycotting or talking about, how bad these players is. They might care. They just cared about the product. But you suspending guys for what they do off the field, a lot of times people don't even know what's going on. When the NFL suspended a guy, he got suspended for dropping a 40 ounce on the corner 10 games or a game or two. You are indicting your own league and your own players, bringing it to light. You are indicting them. Most people don't even probably recognize what's going on, especially during the season or the off season. That somebody got in trouble. You so quick to suspend somebody, and then you changing the rules of the game. It's not going to be soft. You can't stop players from hitting players. You can't change the target zone. You can't protect the quarterback. That's the nature of the beast. That's what makes the NFL so great. It's violent, it's dirty, it's grimy, it's physical. It's been even worse. And that's the number one reason. This guy's the number one reason for the NFL and the epic downfall that's coming. From riches to rags is going to be really, really quick. And it's happening before your eyes. Not even mention the protest thing. What he's done to the NFL, he single-handedly destroyed a multi-billion-dollar business. He's done more to hurt this sport than anything else. But when it came down to Jerry Richardson and these owners being racist and joining up with Trump, was he proactive with these owners even though he is employed by them? No, he was not. And when NFL failed, this guy should be on the front page of why the NFL failed. Sports Illustrated, ESPN, everything above. But we gone.